My Hawaiian tile, creating a kind hello at the entrance to your home. Walking over the huge slab of concrete, some of which is breaking down into smaller chunks and tiny pieces, my husband and I leave for a walk on a late summer morning. I put voice to a wistful thought. It'd be so great to have our porch tiled before family members come for my birthday in October. I wish we had purchased that tile we loved and stored it until you could work on it. Months ago, the tile of the front porch project had vacated the back burner and the stovetop completely for a variety of reasons. Until I walked gingerly over the broken concrete today, I had made peace with this, knowing that the transformation of our home would happen over time. As we walk through our favorite neighborhood park in the streaming sunshine, my husband agrees that we could have made that purchase when we found the tile pattern we both loved. He also notes that we didn't. He says nothing more. Feeling the discomfort of this exchange, I quickly changed the subject to the kids and the logistics of the day. A few weeks later, on our morning walk, my husband touches my arm, looks at me and asks, "Would you really love to have the porch tiled for your birthday?" I enthusiastically reply, "Yes, that would be great. I'd love it." He continues, "Well, a long time ago, I set aside some money. It was for something else, but I could use it for this." I'm genuinely surprised. Really? But wait, what did you have the money set aside for? I'm so curious and I want to know. He hesitates. It's not important. Now I'm really curious. I persist. What? Was it a motorcycle? I know you've wanted one ever since your mom said over her dead body, but she's very much alive at 88. You've got to tell me. I really want to know. He shrugs his shoulders in silence. A fear thought wisps across my mind. Oh my God, he has a love child, and he has the stash for when the surprise offspring of the 60s shows up. Oh my God. Okay, gotta laugh about that one. Thank goodness my internal editor shows up for this conversation because my mouth stays closed. Too many times in my life, she has left for lunch or a chai latte and freed my mouth to blab unfiltered comments right out into the world. I know all too well the hot, red-faced shame of her absence. Fortunately, I avert this completely. Gently, I ask again, "What was the original intention for this money, sweetheart?" Finally, I see his whole body cave. He looks at me. A long time ago, as a way to celebrate your birthday, I began a fund to take us on a trip to Hawaii, but logistics would be tough. What to do with the kids and the dogs? I don't know how it could have happened anyway. Tears flood my eyes. He's not really the thoughtful type in this way. I say, "Really? That is so sweet." I look at this man I've known for many years. He looks different to me, almost like I'm seeing him fresh and unguarded, like an altered, blurred image. It's not that I've never seen his romantic self, but this part of him seems to hide out with my oft-absent internal editor. I think they go on long European vacations together. My children, appalled by my role reversal, insist that my husband and I go to Hawaii. My daughter says, "This is the dork who handed you a piece of paper with a check-the-box marriage proposal during halftime of a Ohio State game. Mom, he saved up to take you to Hawaii for your birthday." My son declares, "Mom, you've got to go to Hawaii." For several days, my daughter rolls her eyes when she looks at me. How could I choose tile over Hawaiian vacation? The fact is that I do choose the tile. I choose it with conviction, clarity, and joy. My husband works many hours cutting pieces, slathering them with soft gray goo, and layering them in as straight a pattern as the concrete slab will allow. The weather turns, bringing cold and rain. Ideally, the grout would have 5 days to dry in a row to set properly. We cover the project with plastic held down by brooms and heavy ceramic pots. Nevertheless, time runs out and weather conditions sabotage the completion of the project. Loving friends and family enter our home on my big day, my first adult birthday party. Like a red carpet laid over a muddy walkway, the beautiful tile leads people to the front door, although the edges of the porch remain unadorned with the new tile. Even in its incomplete state, the tile serves its greater purpose of providing a beautiful welcome. This entrance upgrade ushers in so much joy in its first couple months. My sister-in-law stays a whole week after my party, and then my husband gets an unexpected call after Thanksgiving. Our beloved nephew, who serves in the Air Force and completed a tour of duty in Afghanistan, will be visiting us before the holidays. We haven't seen him in 2 years, and he hasn't been to our home in 7 years. To me, these adored visitors seem less like a coincidence and more like a result of clear intention and the welcoming feel of the tile ushering in good experiences and people. My husband's birthday gift of labor and love creates a beautiful enhancement for the entrance to our home. Friends and neighbors comment on its beauty. I smile every time I leave the house through the front door to walk the dogs or to go for a run. The kids and I find ourselves in the spring spending time on the porch, enjoying the look and feel, especially after my husband places the last few pieces on the edges. As a greeter for friends, family, and neighbors, and a constant welcome home to us, the Hawaiian tile becomes a gift that keeps giving. Here are some ideas to consider when you enhance the entrance to your home. Experience the entrance to your home as if for the first time. Look for anything that blocks the pathway to the front door and make a plan to remove these obstacles. Think about any warning signs you have posted out front. Such signs send a mixed message to friends and family who want to be with you and enjoy your company. Consider taking these signs down and trusting that your property is protected, especially if you've purchased a home alarm system. A peephole in your door may be a helpful addition to compensate for the removal of the sign because you can check for unwanted strangers and salespeople. Ask yourself whether you can see the front door from the street. Are shrubs or trees blocking the view? Consider trimming down or removing and relocating large shrubs or trees and planting low to the ground flowers you love to open the view of the front door. Check whether the number of your house is visible from the street and there are lights at night for safety. It's optimal to design a safe passageway to your front door at any time of day or night. Remember that the front entranceway to your home symbolizes the gateway for people and life experiences to flow into your life. What beautiful and new opportunities do you anticipate streaming into your life? Are there some you'd like to create? Contemplate who might walk into your life and offer support, ideas, and inspiration for your life journey. Create entrances to your home that are safe and welcoming for you as well as all others. If you usually come in through the garage only, consider using your front door either occasionally or regularly. Also, make enhancements to the garage door entrance so it becomes an "I'm happy to be home" space. If you use your back door as a primary door, create it to be safe and welcoming. At the same time, consider what's happening in your life and look to see if there's an experience of access denied with regard to career, money, relationships, health, joy, or self-awareness. Start using your front door more often and making enhancements to that entrance and see what happens. Think more broadly about entrances to and from your life. In times of transition, take advantage of the ripe opportunity to reflect on the support you would appreciate and the guidance you can give to others. Consider the flow of ideas exchange, experiences that challenge you, and ones that embolden and carry you. Know that you are never alone on your journey to the very next moment of your life. You are safe and welcomed at many entranceways in life. And by the way, there can be confusion as to an entrance. I know I have that issue in the house that I rent right now. So as best as you can, create visual cues so people actually know which door is the front door, so they're not just coming to your laundry room. Because right now there's an odd arch that makes you think that the door to the laundry room is the front door, and it's not. Ideally, I would take that out and create a gate, and then that would visually cue people to stay on the rock path leading up to the front door. Thanks so much for listening.